Hey, how's it going? Not too bad. Hey, do you know anything about drafts? Bank drafts?
Sure. Are you a Scotia Bank customer?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you planning on giving it to someone else?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, draft is like a check,
Yeah.
which you give on someone else's name.
Yeah.
Just that the name would be printed and the funds would go out of your account right away.
Okay.
So it's like guaranteed funds.
Yeah.
Just like cash.
If the idea of a draft is it's better than sending cash through the mail.
Again, these are both the same. So, if I would know more, anything about the transaction, I could give you some idea based on that. So,
But the reason why you purchase a draft would be to protect your money, wouldn't it?
yeah, basically a draft in case it gets in the wrong hands, you can, and you still have the receipt. There is a possibility of doing something, and no one else except for the right person can use it.
Yeah. And then you also have a record of it in your computer, so you know where it's cached and all that.
Not really. It will just say that you made a draft on someone else's name, and it's just like a proof for you, saying you gave this person a draft.
Yeah. So if the draft goes missing, I'm just wondering how, what would happen? Could you get your money back? Can you cancel a draft?
The draft can be cancelled, but we need to have the draft again. Like, if it came from your account, you have to come back, and we have to make sure that no one has cashed the draft.
Mm-hmm. And how long you been doing this? How do you say your name?
Call me VJ. That's quite a difficult name.
VJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot easier.
Okay. So, how long have you been doing this, VJ?
2 years.
Oh yeah. So you should know drafts fairly good.
I've made around 100, more than that drafts.
Oh yeah.
I worked at a different branch,
So if it's a bigger draft, is there any change in how you go about stuff? Like if it's $10 versus $100 or $1,000?
Not really. The draft would be made the same, just that we have to make sure that we are making it for the right person. So it's on your account, so we have to we will do a verification if we don't know you from branch.
Yeah.
And based on whatever your requirements are.
So if you're not a Scotia Bank customer, you can't purchase a draft from Scotia Bank?
No.
Oh. Why is that?
Because we need, basically, say you lose the draft tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or anything happens to the draft.
Yeah.
We have nothing to go back and check. Right? So we have to make sure we have all the history of the draft, and that is only possible if you are a Scotia Bank.
So let's say I purchase a big draft like $10,000, and it goes missing, and I tell you a month later it's missing. How do you deal with that?
Basically, we give you a draft and the receipt with it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we check the receipt.
Yeah.
And see if the draft had ever been cashed.
Yeah.
First things first.
Yeah.
If that hasn't been cashed, that means it hasn't reached the right recipient.
Yeah.
Basically, if let's just say you're making it for someone named John Hambe or something, we can only hope that it's going to John Hambe, and the only other possibility is someone else with the same name. Another John Hambe with the same name gets a hold of that check and deposits it back to their account.
So someone else could possibly.
No one else except for the right recipient or someone with the exact same name.
Yeah. And so I would be out of my money then, in that case.
Yeah.
Would there be any kind of a recourse where you could get the money back?
It works this way. If they deposit this in their account, we basically cannot take it from their account and cannot give it to you. So no bank can actually go ahead.
So when it is lost, what is the procedure? I have to come and report it, let's say?
Yeah.
And then what's the next step?
Next step, as I said, we have to verify if the funds are still there.
Yeah.
If the draft has been deposited to some bank.
Yeah.
And if it is not within Scotia Bank systems, basically when someone else goes to their account, it takes 5 days because it has to go through an entire banking process. And then it comes back. So there's quite a verification involved, and we have to make sure that we have covered all the areas.
What if after a month, VJ, it was not cash, let's say?
Honestly, there have been situations where a actually she's a regular customer. She had to pay back a certain client, like someone.
Mhm.
So I think she made it 7 to 8 months ago,
Mhm.
but she still had the draft with her. She came in, she cancelled, made a new one because it was tail dated. So yeah, people do it.
Mhm.
It's not that
Yeah.
it does not happen on a daily
So
basis.
if it wasn't cash, then you could just make another one up. Is that what
Yeah,
that's what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
But if you want me to be sure about it, or like if you think I am not giving you the best information, I can go and confirm this with someone. Do you want me to
Yeah,
do
that
that?
would be great. Yeah, if I could actually talk to the manager, I'd appreciate it.
How much is the draft for, if you don't mind me asking?
$10,000. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's kind of significant.
I am pretty sure my knowledge on this is 100%, but
Mhm.
again, if you're not for sure about me knowing this, I'll
Yeah,
ask someone.
yeah. If I could talk to the manager, it'd be great.
Managers on not in the office right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hi.
So you want to know what happened to the draft?
Yeah,
Did it get
if I
lost?
was to make a $10,000 draft with you guys, and what happens if it goes lost? Can you cancel it?
Yes and no. Okay. So you're the one who buy the draft,
Right.
and you give somebody, and let's say
Yeah.
you mail it and got lost.
Yep.
When we sell you the draft, we give you a receipt.
Yep.
You bring the receipt back.
Mhm.
You must have the receipt.
Okay.
Receipt, the original receipt.
Yep.
And we can replace it.
Mhm.
But you have to sign this form. It's called bond of indemnity,
Mhm.
meaning you will be responsible if the drafts for somehow got cashed, the
Mhm.
original
Mhm.
got cashed, either fraudulently or something like that,
Mhm.
by somebody who's not supposed to, or even the payee cash it themselves. Like that, the form is, in a sense, is saying that you legally you're still responsible even though we replace it. We can
Okay.
replace it,
All right.
no problem. But you should always do it at the original branch where you bought the draft from.
Okay. So what if you don't sign this bond of indemnity? You
Then
don't.
you can't replace it.
Okay. So you're out your $10,000.
Well, you don't want to mail using regular mail for the draft that
Yeah.
large.
Yeah.
You might want to use registered mail.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Yeah.
electronic,
Yeah.
then less chance of
Mhm.
losing it on a
So the bond of indemnity puts all the liability on me, right? And I sign that when it's lost.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you explain that to customers when they purchase a draft?
No.
Okay.
Because usually they hand it over right to the right person rather than
Yeah. Yeah.
posting it to someone else.
If we know that they're gonna mail, we will
Yeah.
advise them, don't mail. Or you can do wire transfer.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do another way of sending money to somebody.
Yeah.
Or wire transfer. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, wire transfer is fast, same
Yeah.
day almost, depending
Yeah.
what country.
Yeah.
Yes, it costs a little bit more, but
Yeah.
it's very safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it goes straight. It can go straight into the other person's account.
Yeah.
And you can put a lot of information you want
Yeah.
on the wire.
So VJ said he's been doing this for a couple of years. How long you been doing it, man? You're a manager, or,
Yes.
so you know well what's going on.
In what way though?
Like as far as the drafts go, if I don't sign the bond of indemnity, you're sure that I can't get the money back.
No, not yet. We can't do a replacement for you.
Oh, what about getting my money back, the $10,000?
No, that's the same as replacing.
So what happens then if the draft is never cashed and I don't sign the bond of indemnity?
Well, you signed it, and if that didn't happen, then it's okay, right?
But No, here's what I'm saying. Say the draft is gone, and I come and tell you,
Yeah.
and I say I don't want to sign the bond of
Then
indemnity.
we can't help you at all.
So you guys just keep the money forever.
We don't keep the money.
We don't
The money
keep
is
it.
with the draft.
The money is sitting in the draft.
The money's sitting in the
Yeah,
draft.
see, when you buy a draft, right? We take money out of your account
Yeah.
and we put it into we call it internal GL, like internal
Okay.
banking GL, like account
Okay.
for the draft only. It's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't belong to anybody. It just
Okay.
we call it suspend
Yeah.
until that person get the draft, go to the bank, and then the system will grab the money from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
right.
sitting with the
Yeah.
bank or anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right. My name's Curtis.
Okay.
And your name?
Pearl.
Perot.
Do you have a
You're,
account at this?
you're the manager here, right?
I'm not the manager. I'm the customer experience lead.
Okay.
I know that
Yeah.
that title we won't give you any.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to figure out what I should do as far as the draft, and that's why I'm asking the question, because it's a lot of money, right?
I would recommend wire the money.
Yeah.
Do you use your account at this location?
No.
No. Where is it at?
I had one back in Manitoba a while ago. So,
Okay.
anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to look into it
But
right now. But what was your name again?
Pearl.
Perot and VJ. Awesome.
I would recommend you can do wire transfer any branch.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back to home branch.
Okay.
And you can buy a draft here also. But
Okay.
It's just if something wrong with the draft,
Yeah.
that's when the home branch.
So Perot, is that Perol?
Oh, sorry. Pearl. PEARL.
Oh yeah.
And you're
Oh,
Curtis.
Pearl. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you're Curtis.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice talking to you, VJ and Pearl. Thank you. So, the one teller there again said you could cancel it, which is erroneous. Like I was saying, most of these bank staff don't even know the stipulations on a draft. And if you notice there also, they don't tell you up front about the bond of indemnity stipulation, and that's criminal.